Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Beta and this is The Simple Budget. Here on my channel, I show you how my family is using the zero-based budgeting method in order to get out of debt and simplify our financial life. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and join our little crew here. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. All right, so today's video is a really fun one for me because it literally wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for you guys. This cash stuffing here is the money that I made from Etsy and YouTube in the month of June. For those of you who don't know, whenever you reach 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch hours, you become eligible for making money from ad revenue. So every ad that you watch when you're watching my videos, if you don't skip it, generates income for me. And so to those of you who don't skip my ads, thank you, because you are helping us fund our life here in a very hands-on sort of way. And obviously, whenever any of you make a purchase from my Etsy shop, that also is income for me as well. So thank you so much to all of you who have supported me in some capacity over the last couple of months, especially while I have delved into opening up an Etsy shop and have continued to grow my channel here. I am constantly overwhelmed by your support and kindness. So I don't want to go overboard with my appreciation, but I just want you to know that it doesn't go unappreciated and it doesn't go unnoticed. I am constantly amazed by those of you who continue to subscribe and interact. It's just amazing. So thank you. Thank you very much. This video literally wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for you. So thank you. With that said, I'm going to encourage you to stay tuned until the end of the video because there will be a little something special for you. But first up, because this cash stuffing is actually going to probably end up being a short one, I just wanted to tell you this is completely unsponsored. This company likely doesn't even know that I exist, but I have been a big fan of theirs for quite a few years ago. So I'll tell you a little background story because I was just hanging out in the comments with some of you who said, I love listening to your stories and I love when you get rambly. So thank you for encouraging my chattiness. I am a very chatty social person in real life. And so this channel actually just makes a lot of sense for me. But I'm going to give you a little background story to kind of explain why I'm talking about this to begin with. So quite a few years ago, I want to say probably 4 or 5, somewhere in that neighborhood, a girlfriend of mine who had been subscribing to one of those like beauty boxes, I think it was like Ipsy actually, she got a little perfume roller actually in her Ipsy box or Ipsy bag. And it was from a brand that I had never heard of before. It's called Riddle Oil. I will go ahead and leave their name, I guess, or website or something up on the screen for you now. And she did not like the scent. And so she handed it to me. She asked me if I was interested in it. I opened it up, smelled it, loved it. And actually loved it even more when I put it on myself, because for those of you who may not know about perfumes and stuff in general, your body chemistry will impact a scent in some capacity. It's not going to smell exactly the same on everybody because, we all have pheromones and things like that impact how scent wears on us. And so I loved it in the bottle, but I loved it even more on myself. And so I looked into the company and really just kind of liked what they were about. They make a very small selection of roll-on scents that work actually with your body chemistry. And I cannot tell you how many compliments I get whenever I'm wearing my favorite one, which is their original scent. That's my absolute favorite. That was the one that was in the Ipsy bag. And I have since picked up a few others. Muse is one that I really, really like. It's got kind of like a sweet, fresh, summery smell. Well, I was interrupted, but I wasn't interrupted by one of my kids. I was actually interrupted by my husband. So there we go. And so anyways, as I was saying, I have picked up a couple of their scents along the way. I enjoy every single one of them on me. Some of them I don't grow nose blind to throughout the day. And some of them I do, but I grow nose blind to it. But people around you don't. It's because it's blending really well with your body chemistry, but other people can still smell it. And so that's kind of the purpose behind their scents, is to blend really well with different body chemistries. Anyway, I'm telling you all of that because they just released a limited edition, and I am praying that they make this permanent because I just got it in the mail. And it's called Nude Beach. This is what it looks like for those of you who might be interested. Again, this is not sponsored in any capacity. This company doesn't even know that I exist, but I love them. And so what it looks like, this is what you do. You just roll it on your skin like this, and then that's it. And the scent payoff is absolutely incredible. They last on you forever and ever. Anyway, I'm really hoping that they make this one permanent. It smells like you want to smell after a day at the beach. There's jasmine. Why don't you be a little louder? There's jasmine in it. There's coconut in it. There's, I think, vanilla. Don't stop. My goodness, he's so rude. Okay, there's.
No, I'm about to heat up some food though.
Okay, there's jasmine. There's coconut. There's something called sea spray. Anyway, it smells absolutely amazing. But one of the things that I can offer you, if you are interested, I will link below. They actually, if you refer a friend, you get $10 off your first purchase with them, which is actually kind of cool. I think this size, so this is their 8 milliliter, which is a quarter fluid ounce. They make one, I think that's like 100, or geez, not 100, like a 10 milliliter or something. I'm not 100% sure, but they do make one that's bigger than this. But this one was like, I don't know, $60 or something like that. It lasts a really long time, so it's not like something that you have to worry about like breezing through or whatever. But I do have a referral code. So if you use my referral code, you'll get $10 off your first purchase. And then I get points toward like my next purchase if you use my referral code. So I will leave this linked below. Again, this doesn't really have anything to do with this video, except for I just got it in the mail and put it on, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And it's one of those things where it's like when you love something, you just want to tell people about it. So that info will be linked below if you are interested. And like I said, even if the scent profile of Nude Beach is not something that you're interested in, their other scents are just absolutely amazing. So do give them a look-see if you're interested. So that's that for that. Okay, so before we get started on actually stuffing the cash, I'm just gonna kind of give you guys a little bit of a, not like disclaimer, but just info kind of behind how we get to this point. So my husband and I sat down and kind of figured out a percentage structure, if you will, for how to handle YouTube paychecks and Etsy paychecks. And so you are seeing the result of that. Except for this one in particular is a little bit different because I did still have some material costs come out before the cash landed here. Now, in future, that's not going to happen. In future, those things will just be weekly check-in, like all of the rest of my budgeting, and the money will be returned to the bank and that sort of thing. But for this one, I don't have all of the money here that I actually earned because I had already spent some of it on materials and supplies, materials and shipping supplies in particular. But then also, as is true for my regular cash stuffings. Some of my income goes toward debt. And so you will not see like a full Etsy and YouTube paycheck because some of the money is already out, is already on our credit card or paying down our debt. So what we have here from the month of June from both Etsy and YouTube is $800 that we are going to be stuffing today. So I am going to go ahead and just give it a count here. And then we'll get into stuffing. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 400, 450, 500, 520, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 670, 80, 90, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80, 81, 82, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 800. So $800 here to stuff. And the very first thing that we are going to go into today is my new business binder. So instead of going the way of my clear plastics, I decided to just embrace my other favorite color in the whole wide world, which is black. I like black and gray. I like neutrals. I'm a neutral person, so you will not see a lot of color on my shop except for my channel, except for my little faux plant here. But we are just going to go ahead and pop open my business binder. So inside is one of the dashboards that I have available in my shop. It's linked below. I chose to do this one on vellum and matte laminate it. I do also offer it on white cardstock, but I like to mix up what I put in my own personal binders and show you guys on my channel so that you can kind of see the variety of options that I have available in my shop and what it actually looks like when you're using it. So we're gonna we're gonna stuff my business sinking funds first, but it's not all just business. I pay myself with this money. And as far as personal spending money is concerned, my husband gets personal spending money. We put money in other categories. So you're going to see that, and that will be true of every future stuffing as well. But I'm always, you got to pay your business back first, essentially. So that's what we're going to be doing here. So first up is materials, and this is going to cover anything that I need for the business that enables me to make the things that I sell. So the vellum for the envelopes, the laminating sheets for the envelopes, cardstock, all of that kind of stuff is funded by materials, and it's going to be getting $128 today. And if you think some of these numbers seem off, it's just because, like I mentioned, some money was already pulled from materials and supplies and things like that before I even pulled this cash, because we had to pay back my business funds itself. So none of the money that I used to open up my shop came from like our personal funds. It was all money that I had earned selling digital downloads in my shop, which I do still have available as well. But we don't pull anything from our personal finances to fund the Etsy shop. So that's why, like, you're going to see, like, later on when I stuff like my personal spending, you're going to be like, that seems an awful lot considering you just gave materials $128 or whatever. But it's because materials has already been pulled from and didn't essentially get fully funded this go around. But it's going to reconcile itself the next time. And I hope I'm not confusing any of you guys, but that's just kind of how it's going to go going forward. So 128 in materials. Whoopsies. All right. Next up is equipment. Oh, they're like stuck on each other. Next up is equipment, and equipment is just anything that I need to use in the shop. Like, I mean, right now my printer is functioning just fine. I actually bought a new printer for this. So my printer's working fine, but like, think like Actually, I'm saving up right now for a label maker. If you've ordered from my shop, I just print your shipping label out on a piece of paper and then I just tape it to the box. And so that's my next thing that I'm saving up for. But it's stuff like that, like a label maker, maybe a new hole punch or a new corner rounder or whatever like that. That all falls under equipment. And so this week it's getting $25. And that's all that she has in there. Right? Yeah, I just did a 20 and a 5. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't like mislabeling anything. By the way, this style envelope is available in my shop. This font, the matte, the rounded corners, the whole thing. So shipping supplies is up next and it's getting $15 because, you know, it costs money to have pretty packaging sent to you guys. Next up is YouTube. It's getting $17. And this is just gonna kind of help fund my giveaways that I do on the channel. So my YouTube paycheck funds the YouTube envelope. That's how we do it. Canva is up next and it's getting $10. It just gets $10 a month because that's how much it costs basically to pay the annual membership, which I use to make all of the stuff that you see in my shop. So that was an important one to fund from my Etsy paychecks. Last up is taxes, and it is getting a soul-crushing $285. So $250, $70, $85. And I mean, you all already know how I feel about taxes, but holy smokes, when you like actually see the numbers of what it looks like when what they pull from you, I could use this $285 in lots of other places, but it's fine. I'm fine. And that is it actually for the business binder. So now I am just going to go kind of, we're just going to be hanging out in high priority and low priority today in my regular binders. So from here, we're going to flip all the way to the back and we are going to put 37 in household. Now, household and toiletries will not typically get funding from my Etsy and YouTube paychecks, but if you've seen my channel over the last few weeks, you will know that we have been depleting these envelopes. And so in order to accommodate the needs that we have in there right now, we decided to funnel money away from our house project and put it toward household and toiletries to make sure that we are buffering these enough and so that we don't deplete them moving forward. So household is getting $37. And so it's a 20, 10, 5, 6, 7. Let me just double check that. 20, 35, 36, 37. So now, oh goodness, I should have done this. It's like I've never cash stuffed before. Okay. So now in household, we have 20, 30, 45, 50, 1, 2, and 3. So that number makes me feel so much happier than where it's been sitting for basically the month of June. So, and I actually need to tap into this. I need paper towels. So there we go. Oh gosh, I forgot. These have been getting caught on these little thingies. And then in toiletries, it's also getting 37. So 20, 35, 36, 37. And I forgot to pull the cash out of here too. I swear I'm not new to this. I've had a channel for a little while now. You'd think I'd be better at it. Okay, so now in toiletries, we have 20, 30, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 57 in toiletries. And those numbers make me feel much, much better because we were really tapping into these, and not just tapping into, but depleting. This got caught on the button. I'm struggling with my envelopes today, or my binders. Okay. And then we are going to finish up today actually in low priority. Let me put these back here so that we have a nice little stack going. Yes, so we're gonna finish up today in low priority. And first up actually is going to be, let's just stop at Dine Out. So Dine Out is going to be getting $20. This is another one that we kind of last minute decided maybe we should fund this from a fun money standpoint, because that's a lot of what, apart from business expenses, the rest of my checks from YouTube and Etsy are just going toward what we consider fun money in our family. So Dine Out, family fun, stuff like that. It just kind of helps supplement things that we're not doing because we're paying off debt with money that was quite unexpected in our lives. So and while we're still paying down debt, because I don't want to hear any comments like, you should be paying your debt down. We are. Actually, one of the bigger chunks of my YouTube and Etsy paychecks go straight to debt. It doesn't ever land in this cash stuffing. So that is that. I'm done being preachy for now. Then we're going to go ahead and go back to, not dates, his. So my husband is getting $83. So I think I just did, 50, 70, 83. 1, 2, 3. And so now in his spending money, we have 152, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 310 in his spending money. So this is getting him even closer toward this thing that he's been saving for quite some time now. Next up is hers, and I am getting $109. And I'm sorry if you don't think that's equitable, but it is. 105, 109, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 109. So now in my spending money, we have 125, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Oh, these ones are sticking together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 145. And again, this is just fun, unexpected money. And we decided on our little, if you guys are interested in seeing like our percentage structure and how we decided to kind of like break it down, let me know in the comments. Like, I don't know if that's something that you guys are interested in seeing, like a paycheck plan for kind of how we break all of this down. So let me know if you are, because I'm amenable to that. But yeah, so because this is fun money, we pay ourselves with this, more than anything else as far as like the fun money is concerned. So, and then I think last up for the day is family fun, which gets 34. So let's see, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. All right, so now, oh my goodness, that 10 has like a tear in it. So now Family Fun has 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, and 92. So 92 in Family Fun. And so you'll see, like, this is just one of those things that we have decided as a family, because we are being so aggressive with our debt and we've been doing so well paying it down. Stay tuned for our Q2 debt update, by the way. We've just decided to take the money from these paychecks and have a little bit of fun with it and reward ourselves for being so disciplined, especially over the last 6.5, 7 months. So that is that for the cash stuffing portion of my video. And now I'm going to go ahead and pop into a little mini giveaway. So I'll give you a little background. So when I purchased my cash tray here, I did so with my own money. I never contacted the shop owner and like asked her to gift it to me and that I would feature it on my channel or anything like that. I just wanted to support a small business. And I guess, you know, you guys went and visited her shop and maybe purchased some things from her. I'm not sure, but she was so grateful and reached out to me and wanted to send me another cash tray. And at first I was like, oh, I'll just alternate back and forth between the cash trays that I use because, you know, that would be fun. And then actually my husband suggested that I do a little giveaway. And I actually thought that that was a brilliant idea because I don't need 2 cash trays and I can offer it as a giveaway as like a little thank you in this video for all of your support of my channel and my shop. So that's what I'm doing. So I have it still, I haven't unwrapped it because her packaging is just really, really beautiful. But she asked me which color I would want and I chose the slate color. So I don't want to open this because I want to save this for the person who wins the giveaway, but I will post a picture of the slate color up on the screen now so that you guys can see what it looks like. It's just a deeper, darker, like more charcoaly blue gray than this one that I have here. It's really, really beautiful. And so I am offering this as a giveaway to one of you. So the qualifications for winning this giveaway are that you are a public subscriber of my channel. And then what I would like to know actually is if you would leave a comment below telling me how long you've been subscribed to my channel. I'm really curious to know like how long a lot of you have been hanging out here. So you can just put the month. You can just, just put January or March or, whenever you started following my channel. I'm just really curious to know kind of when you've been following along. So that's it. You just have to be publicly subscribed and then leave a comment below telling me what month you started subscribing to my channel if you are interested in participating in this giveaway. So that's it. Thank you guys again so much for your support of my channel, for your support of my shop. All of the stuff that I talked about will be linked below. I'm going to link the shop Funds and Fun where you can purchase this cash tray if you are interested. And then I will also be leaving the referral link for the perfume roller that I was telling you guys about earlier as well. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I love being here with you guys. It's so fantastic. And again, I just can't say thank you enough for all of your support. It means so much to me. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoy your Friday and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And then I will see you on Monday for just a good old-fashioned regular cash stuffing. Bye, everyone.